There was an arrest in a double murder in Atascosa County. Jordanton police identified 21-year-old Samuel Ponce as a suspect in the deadly shootings on Monday morning. Now, we are expecting updates on the investigation for both Jordanton police and Pleasanton police later today. Investigators say that Ponce shot 23-year-old Jorge Erosa in Jordanton just before 2 a.m. And 25 minutes later, police say that he shot 18-year-old Ross Cruz Jr. in Pleasanton. And Jordanton police say the motive appears to be drug-related. They arrested Ponce on weapons on possession charges earlier this week during that traffic stop. He's now being held on a $2 million bond for the murder charges.
An elementary school student fired a gun inside a Seguin school bus yesterday, and this morning police are trying to figure out how it happened. Seguin police say the student pulled the trigger as the bus was entering the parking lot at Jefferson Elementary. The gun was fired into the back of a seat. Thankfully, a metal plate stopped that bullet from hurting anyone. Police say the student probably won't face charges, but the same cannot be said for the student's mother.
We're exploring those options, so it'll be based basically on the facts of the case that as we uncover them, and of course the elements of the various statutes that may be applicable.
That student will remain off campus as Seguin police continue their investigation. Well, now to an update on a story we told you about yesterday right here on GMSA. A dramatic rescue of children trapped high above a ravine in Pakistan inside a cable car.
The rescue played out on live TV for several hours. And as ABC's Allison Kosick reports, cameras captured the tense moments when the people aboard were finally brought to safety.
It was a heart-stopping rescue in midair, more than 600 feet above a ravine in northwest Pakistan. 6 children and 2 adults trapped in this cable car after a line snapped, leaving them dangling from a single cable. The cable car transports students to school every day, a lifeline in that mountainous region with few roads. It took crews 3 hours to stage the delicate rescue effort. Here, one child is seen swinging out from the car, hoisted up by a safety line to a military helicopter hovering above. But crews feared the rotors from the rescue chopper could destabilize the cable car, and as the hours went by and darkness set in, they needed a new strategy. 2 daring responders climbed out onto the cable to set up a makeshift rescue zip line. The operation extending into the night until finally the last of those trapped were brought down to the ground safe after 16 long, harrowing hours. This boy saying, "We were very scared. The first car was shaking. Then helicopters came and we gained some confidence." Meanwhile, those 2 brave rescuers are now being hailed heroes across Pakistan. By the grace of Allah, all of them are fine, he said. There are regular complaints that the cable car system is not properly maintained, so there are new calls for safety improvements. But without it, those kids would have a 2-hour drive to school. That cable car cuts it to 4 minutes. Allison Kosick, ABC News, New York.
Tonight is the first Republican primary debate of the 2024 presidential race. It will be in Milwaukee. Former President Trump will not participate in the debate. The Republican National Committee said it would feature 8 other top candidates who qualified for the event. The former president still dominates the field, though. His indictments in 4 separate criminal cases are actually boosting his popularity among Republican voters. Trump has said there is little political upside for him to debate his rivals at this time.
A federal judge in Austin is asking the state of Texas and the Department of Justice for written closing arguments by the end of the week so he can make a decision on the border buoys floating along the Rio Grande. Texas placed the buoys in the river last month as part of Operation Lone Star. The buoys raised humanitarian and diplomatic concerns, and the DOJ sued Texas and wants them removed. The judge says he would like to make a decision soon after he gets those written arguments later this week.
There could soon be an end to the ongoing writer and actors strike. The Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers have released their latest proposal to the Writers Guild of America. In the new package, it addresses all of the issues the Guild has identified as its highest priorities. There'll be an increase in wages, which would be the highest increase in the WGA in 35 years, along with an increase in residual pay. The package also features a first-of-its-kind offer for writers, especially concerning areas of artificial intelligence, data transparency, and minimum staffing.
Hello, everybody. Stefania Jimenez here. Thank you so much for watching KSAT's YouTube channel. Keep up to date with all of San Antonio's top news, weather, and so much more by clicking the like and subscribe buttons below. And once again, thanks for watching KSAT.